Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Now for today's video, I wanted to talk about a recent conversation that was had on the newest Jurassic movie. Specifically, the reveal of what the title will be for the last film of the current trilogy. So for those of you who are unaware, Colin Trevorrow has recently been speaking with fans on Twitter about the next Jurassic World film. And in a pretty interesting reveal, he openly let us all know that the title for the next movie had already been picked out. Now, I actually know a lot of these guys who are asking Colin questions here, and some of them reached out to me to clarify some things that the director both said and didn't say on this particular subject. First of all, I know a lot of people seem to be under the impression that the new title got revealed as Jurassic World New Era, but as far as the actual evidence goes, this doesn't really seem to be true as of yet. One really interesting piece of information, however, that we can confirm is that the title will not revolve around something that isn't hopeful. Stephen Ray Morris, who is both a personal friend of mine and the guy who runs the See Jurassic Right podcast, actually sent this tweet to me that Trevorrow liked himself to help us figure out what the title may actually be. As of now, this specifically rules out Jurassic World Extinction, or really anything that has to do with all of the dinosaurs dying out in general. Which is kind of the direction that I thought they would go in, seeing as how humanity is going to have to pay for the mistakes that John Hammond made a long time ago. Killing all of the animals off wouldn't really allow for that to happen. Now, one more important piece of information surrounding this thread actually happens to be another reveal from Colin himself, who congratulated those who participated in trying to find out the title. Because believe it or not, somebody actually did. While the specific name for Jurassic World 3 has not been fully revealed to the public as of today, Colin did let us know that someone had figured it out while brainstorming, which means if we go through everyone's guesses, we're going to be able to find out what the next movie is called. We just don't know which one it really is just yet. And there were a lot of guesses from fans, most of which sound pretty cool, but only one happens to be the real deal. Arjun Boss probably put out some of my favorite titles in the thread, but who's to say he's the exact fan that nailed it. Personally, I would really love it if the movie was called Jurassic World Edge of Chaos, because that's dialogue that comes directly from the Michael Crichton source material, which is something that the new Jurassic World trilogy is known to reference far more than something like The Lost World or Jurassic Park 3. Gambler's Ruin, by the way, would also be a unique and very interesting title, since it revolves around one of the big Crichton ideas that was cut from The Lost World in favor of dinosaur action. So I definitely welcome that idea to return to the series as well. Oddly enough, I think if I really had to put my own guess out there as to what the film's title would be, I would probably assume Redemption over anything else. Mainly due to the fact that it would both make narrative and character-driven sense for Owen and Claire, who could be held directly responsible for what happened at the end of Fallen Kingdom. I also think that Benjamin Lockwood's speech to Claire in the last movie about everyone needing a touch of redemption for some sin from their past would also make the title very promising for the next entry. My only concern with calling it that would be the fact that what is possibly my least favorite Jurassic story of all time happened to be called Jurassic Park Redemption back in 2010. This story basically revolved around Tim Murphy building a new Jurassic Park on the mainland, and Peter Ludlow coming back from the dead in order to send a Giganotosaurus and land-dwelling Mosasaurus after people. It was just ridiculous, and while I think Jurassic World will stray very far away from that, I think calling it Redemption would only remind me of that old weird story. Apart from that, who knows what we can expect in the next movie. Whatever the future may lead to, at least now, all of us know that buried somewhere deep inside of this Twitter thread lies the official title for the final film in the Jurassic World trilogy. Now before I go, I'd like to thank all of my game wardens, as well as all of my InGen executives. I'd also like to thank all of my park workers and InGen hunters as well. Guys, it seriously means the world to me that you've all continued to support me the way you do, and I never want you to ever forget that. Now I'd like to thank all of you for watching today's video, and hope you all enjoyed the content. If you feel like I deserve it, I'd appreciate the like and hope that you'll consider subscribing if you're interested in hearing from me again. I'll see you all in the next one, guys, and as always, take it easy.